I'll start off with gameplay, after that I will move on to the looks and then personality. The basics. A 5-star with either Pyro, Anemo or Dendro as his element. His playstyle would revolve around boosting his attack speed. His animations would be something edgy and aggressive. Maybe something similar to Lisa mixed with Kokomi as in floating, but a masculine version. As for his elemental skill, a stance that increases his attack speed and changes his normal attacks animations. So in this stance, he would basically create a elemental double of himself and the two attack with a bare-handed fighting style, mirroring each other. Something with quick punches and kicks. Less power-focused and more about speed. To explain his double, it's basically like a puppeteer in a fighting game. But in this stance the double does elemental damage and it only charges forward, and doesn't stick to you. So if you're far from your opponent, you would still hit them from a distance, but if you're in front of your opponent you do double damage. The double does elemental and the actual character does physical damage. But only if you're fighting close range. Actually it's kinda like Raiden elemental skill where her hits can be followed by another separate strike. So while this stance is suitable for range, it's best for close range. As for his elemental burst, a quick explosion of power that further boosts attack speed, and strengthens his double and his burst can stack twice. Just realize this is Razor. I think it's still fine, I mean he's a Catalyst 5-star Razor. I didn't think of balancing Uck. Lol. It's backwards Razor. His skill is Razor's burst and his burst would be like Razor's skill. His looks. I'm thinking he should be desert themed to fit Sumeru. So a turban, or headwear. The signature parted cape since miHoYo doesn't do traditional capes. Something like the Travelers. And as for his body, a black bodysuit like Shen, but with his arms exposed. While his lower half uses a Egyptian kilt. Personality. Calm and aggressive. Since every character has like a quirky animation. His would be shadow boxing or praying. As for his lore scholar from Sumeru. A Muritan and a Dendro or Prio Vision. That's as far as I'll go with lore because I'm not deep into lore. Lastly, my reason for making this. Why not? It's not like I can influence miHoYo, but at the very least I know they're going to eventually give us a male Catalyst user. I just hope he's a change of pace from the norm. So is this a good or bad idea?